Well, if you haven't booked your summer vacation quite yet, then you are in luck, because today we're going to show you how you can take a 5-star vacation, but on a 3-star budget, which is where most of us are, let's be honest. Joining me now is David Porter and Carol Porter, owners of the Roaming Boomers, here to tell us exactly how we can do just this. It's good to see you again.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Good to see you.
You've been continuing to travel the world, your most recent adventures to Bora Bora. This is where we all go, aw, for them. But we love that you do the work for us, and you go and you travel and you find out how it is we can stretch our dollar. And I love how you have this word that's called shoulder seasons.
Right.
But what is that?
Well, the shoulder season is between the high season and the low season of vacation destinations.
Okay.
Just like what we have right here in the valley right now. You know, during the high season, all the upscale resorts will sell their rooms for $400 to $600. Right now, which we're in the shoulder season, you can get that same room for about 50% off. And you know, the nice thing about the shoulder seasons, there's no crowds. The weather is still pretty good, and you get amazing deals. So.
Okay, so in the green room, there was some discussion about Hawaii. So that's a common destination. What would the shoulder season be for Hawaii?
Well, Hawaii is different. There's a lot of different shoulder seasons in there, because a lot of the traffic there comes from the United States and during times when people can travel. So right after New Year's, for example,
busy
is well, everybody's not traveling though right after New Year's, so it's a good time to go there. But what are some of the other shoulder seasons there?
Well, the first couple weeks of December, because everybody's home getting ready for the holidays.
But then everybody
ready
goes
to
there.
travel.
Right.
Get ready to travel after the holidays.
I think I'm on to this idea.
That's
like
a good time.
You know,
it's all over the world. There's shoulder seasons all over the world. So, you know,
it's a little harder for families with kids to fit into all of that, but if you're older and your kids are gone, or
if you're roaming boomers,
then
the world is your oyster.
then it really will save you significantly to travel in these shoulder seasons.
Right.
Okay, well, so that's a great tip. And I know that so many people, myself included, find certain you know, business pages and different travelers to follow on Facebook and Twitter, because somehow you all seem to have access to the deals and to kind of just the inside track on when we should travel. How do you use it in your travel?
Well, we use it a lot. It's wise, if you're going to take a trip or dream of taking a trip somewhere, it really behooves you to go out and follow them on Facebook in particular, and Twitter if you use Twitter, and then just start building a dialogue with them and ask them, hey, when's your shoulder season? And you're also going to find a lot of contests and giveaways from resorts. We're doing one right now ourselves, where we're giving away a trip to St. Lucia, and that's a very common practice as brands are trying to build relationships directly with the consumer.
I'm not precluded from that, am I?
No.
No. You go sign up right after we're done here, Steph.
Hand me my phone, please. We're looking at some pictures that you actually took on one of your most recent vacations. Was that to Hawaii?
No, that was Jade Mountain on St. Lucia, which is where we're going to send our lucky winner.
Okay.
So
let's talk about airfares, because if we talk about destinations like St. Lucia, Hawaii, Bora Bora, we're not going to travel by car or boat, probably.
Exactly.
So how do you make the most of that when really you seem to be at the mercy of, you know, your schedule and the airlines?
Right. You know, airlines are in a really incredible position where they can put together some incredible deals. Delta Vacations, for instance, they're a part of one of the largest airlines in the world. They have tremendous buying power, and they put together, what they'll do is they'll put together vacation packages. You know, you get the airfare, you get the lodging, you get the rental cars, you get the tours. They put it all together and package it in a really nice, usually a bargain package. Use that in combination with the shoulder season. You're going to have some incredible deals going, and so they do all the work.
So, but the combination of these three things we've already talked about, plus probably many more tips, is how we get that. You know, we get the 5-star on the 3-star, because the prices go down. We're stretching our dollar. We're getting the luxury, but we're not. We're on the tuna fish budget.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
I've never stayed at one, because I've got this idea of what they are, and that I've got to be social with everybody in a house that's my vision. I mean, I'm probably wrong, but you guys have a completely different perspective.
Yeah, B&Bs have really come a long way since you used to stay in the upstairs bedroom of Grandma's house.
Exactly. That's the way I envision it, you know?
Yeah, they're not that way anymore. We have stayed in some of the most incredible bed and breakfast inns around the world that would compete with any of the 4- and 5-star resorts around there.
So give them a chance. Lastly, I want to ask about your travel rewards program for boomers.
Well, what we're doing, it's kind of in the same flavor as a credit card. We're building a rewards club where we've gone out and negotiated with large travel brands and asked them if they would give some travel benefits to members of our rewards program, and they are. So the Kiwi Collection, for example, is the world's largest collection of luxury boutique hotels in the world. There's 2,500 of them in 135 countries, and they've come on board and given free room upgrades,
discounts, and
just for kind of hanging with you guys.
Right. Yeah, and
It's all who you know, and you got to know these guys to really stretch it out.
Boomers,
Thank you for being on. It's always
you.
so fun to talk and live vicariously through you. Where are we going next?
Thanks, Steph. St. Lucia, if you win the trip.
Well, there you go. Give me my phone. We're going to have more information on this and also on everything we've talked about today here on SonoraOnLiving.com.